anything. Okay, here we are. Perfect. And this time I've come prepared. Everything is set up as it hopefully. Hello everyone. Just doing some early day material gathering. I'm not actually done with the system yet because I have quite a few things here. I was able to catch a good system, and then on the last day, before we carry on to the next waypoint, which is today, in the evening. So it's not gonna take a long time. Hold on, I don't know why I'm facing some technical difficulties right now with the face tracking synchronization, but overall we should be able to get into it. Try to fix it a little bit. Okay, that solves problem number 1, and let's see for problem number 2. That fix it? I hope so. Yeah, let's just dive into it. I don't know why, but for some reason Android is shit if it comes to face tracking. And I have to say this out loud because for some reason it never works as it should. It has many downsides to it. But anyway, as long as it still works, as long as I can use my Vtuber model, that's fine. Hopefully. Go. Running, hopefully. Oh. Yeah, that's what I get for looking away for just a second. Pretty much like driving. You look away for 1 second and things happen. Now it says 4, but we only need 3. That one. Let's hope that we get some good stuff there. We're almost fully done with the Exobiologist rank, which is amazing, because we're 1 step away from the elite rank, which will be this load. I think I have good amount of stuff with the moment. So what we have: Bacterium, Stratum, Tubus, and Tuzok, and that's all. Okay, all found at the same locations. So let's just dive into the planet or something. Hope that we get the data. Needs. Oh yeah, for the people who didn't manage to catch up where we are, we're far away from the rest of civilization. About 53,000 light years away. Well, not coming back anytime soon. Currently there is a tritium order, which I cannot help with because I do not have my type 11 with me. That thing's still at home. and it would take over 100 hours to reach me, which is bad because that's more than 4 days, and I'm pretty sure the community will get this done in less than a day or something. Now I'm just gotta be careful not that this glitch happens again where it just face plant with the ground with 3,500 meters per second, which I think mentioned in the last stream happened before quite a lot. I don't want to experience this again because I have so much data on me and I do not want to lose it. We're being careful with these terrible frame drops. Jeez, what's going on? Is the bitrate okay? Hold on. Apparently the stream health is perfect, but I kinda doubt it. Can I put this preview into screen or not? Hold on. I can. Bitrate seems fine. I don't know why the things are as laggy as they are. Maybe it's because of the enhanced streaming stuff, or maybe it's just me. Hold on, let me let me switch up something. Settings. I'm gonna reduce the bitrate a little bit. Maybe that should settle things a little bit. Nope. Well, can we? Yeah, finally, there we go. Okay, the frame drops are pretty bad. Hold on, let me change that. Maybe upon loading it will change. Maybe not. It did change a little bit, which is great. Awesome. Let's get started with this one. I should get the car. Nothing of it. Maybe that was a bad choice to start with that. Frame drops. I don't like them. I don't like them. Game's not too silent. I'm gonna send my ship away. Pretty sure I won't need that anytime soon. Okay. Maybe I do if I keep bouncing on the terrain like that. It's not healthy for the SRV. I mentioned those flaws like in the last stream of why I do not like the SRV concept of the shields. And maybe I should wait with Tubus. I almost forgot its name, and let's just jump to Stratum. I think that's for the best. Yeah. Clear this up, and take the samples. There we go. It's gonna be a little bit too close. I wish I could see what's ahead of it. I think this is, yeah, this is definitely the stratum. Drive over those because they're useless to me. And at that we have a good spot. Go. After the system, I really need to deliver all those research data because I do not want to lose them. It's unusual to stream not in the evening, because I usually stream in the evening, but I felt bored, and in the evening we're on the move, so I had to get to the stream I couldn't do last week a little bit early, which is why I am streaming on a Monday, which is unusual for me. But since I have the time for it, I think that's a good idea. Bark and collect these samples. Just like in Helldivers, not leaving any sample behind. That's number one. I think we can do Tusok all in one place without getting back into the SRV, if I saw that correctly. Oh yeah, definitely we can do that, and we can get bacteria as well. That's great. That's freaking awesome. I'm gonna walk the short distance. I'm not gonna jump back into the SRV and waste more fuel, because I do not want to waste fuel. Especially because refueling costs materials, especially on the go. And I'm saving those materials for when they are really needed. What I'm hoping is that once we are at Beagle Point, there will be a fun event, which maybe we can participate and maybe have some fun in another live stream. Chances of that happening are high, because they said there will be everyone to enjoy. I think it's what they said, if I memorized the announcement correctly, which there is a chance I falsely remembered it. But I think I didn't. There should be something for everyone, is what I think what I think they said. But again, I have no guarantee that I memorized that correctly. I mean, the Monde de la Mort thing was pretty fun. And hold on, I forgot about the bacteria. Nope. Apparently a little bit laggy. Is it tracking my mouth? Normally, I don't think it is. As mentioned earlier, there are some technical difficulties with the face tracking, which I'm trying to get fixed since 2 weeks. I haven't mentioned this last week, but they're annoying. I hope they're not too visible. Oh, not gonna do the spin. I'm gonna do the spin. That went better than expected. Come on now, that was so unnecessary, that spin. This SRV combined with low gravity is the worst. Let me tell you that. I'm spinning again. Really should have gone for the Scorpion. I hope they... I don't think they have it on board. The carrier. No, don't start spinning again. We're looking for bacteria. Even though I'll probably switch to my ship again, because I think this is gonna take too long with the SRV. And we have a perfect planet with perfect terrain. So we can land safely almost everywhere. I just made another spin. Awesome. No. There we go. God, I hate this SRV. It's so annoying. Drive this. Isn't this where I dropped off? I think it is. Oh, there's bacteria. Awesome. There we go. Number 2. Let's hope for the best. I'm gonna do another spin today. Almost made a spin. No, okay. Why am I driving with all pips and engine? Am I crazy? I am crazy, but why would I do that? I cannot be that crazy. Oh. Wanna take a... Oh, there was something. There was something I liked. Yes. But I will need my ship for the last one. And I'm not leaving any behind. Not this time. After this planet we have another planet with 3 biological signatures. I'm gonna make sure I get them all. Please land safely. Do me that favor. Why are you... Where are you going? There is so much space here. Why are you landing over there? What's wrong with you? Hello. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me. You cannot make this up. Because we had a channel language switch. From German to English. Okay, now please, this time, land on the ground. Well... Okay, you're getting dangerously close to crushing me. By the way, this is an autopilot. This is not me or any other person controlling the ship. You're not gonna crush the SRV now, are you? That's freaking close. Guess it's better than nothing. But yeah, that's the main reason why I'm speaking English. We switched the language for my channel. For a few reasons. Oh, already have something here. Some weird frame drops again. I don't like that. I think they may take a minute to collect all of them. What's the required distance? I think it was like 500 to 800 meters, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. But we'll get it. We'll get them all. Cannot leave any sample behind. Much. Schedule 1. I have heard that name before. Hold on. I think I got that recommendation once before. Hold on. Schedule 1. Maybe I can take a look at it and then I'll think about it. I'll definitely take that on the list of interests, as I like to call it. As said, I'm going to take a look at it, but if it's for me, I'm definitely gonna make a stream about it, and if not, you will notice if there's no stream about it. Okay, perfect. Now let's get those samples as well. I think they were... Oh yeah, right over there. Gonna be number 2. Now let's go for the 3rd one. Please around somewhere. Don't want to travel for too long. Okay, I'll take that into account. I mean, I'm always happy about game recommendations. They're always welcome here. Also depends on my time schedule and my interests. And if there's something you gotta know about me, if it comes to video games, I'm quite picky. Which I'm usually not. Oh. I saw something. There we go, that's another planet done from the list. I haven't shown this earlier because I thought about streaming when I was done with the first one, but we had a planet with 7 biological signatures, so if I do not get this little pixel that is still missing in the Exobiology rank, I'm gonna scream. That's a good question, because there are many things you can do in this game. You can do things like me participating in big events like Distant Worlds 3, Fargoid War, all those kinds of things. And maybe you can have a peaceful life as a transport. Maybe you can have a better peaceful life at being an exobiologist or explorer, or mainly exoplanets, not necessarily on foot stuff. You can be a bounty hunter, you can be a Fargoid hunter, which I personally like the most, because it's the most difficult combat in this game. And you can also... There are a lot of things you can do in this game. Hello. But as I personally, I love fighting against Fargoids, because they are quite difficult. And if you have a team that is, I gotta say, competent enough and maybe experienced enough, quite profitable. So it's definitely something that, first of all, pays well, and second of all, is quite entertaining because it requires a lot of multitasking, and I love multitasking. But right now, well, hello. Always happy to see new viewers here. Yeah, currently at the moment I'm not doing that because I am way too far away to do that at the moment because of the... I don't know if it's the biggest player event yet, but it's quite a big player event at the moment. Which is the Distant Worlds 3, so we're about, yeah, 53,000 light years away from Earth, meaning I will not get back in, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. No, it'll take me a couple hours to get back. You have, in this game you have access to the entire galaxy, to the entire Milky Way. And everything is visitable. Which is why I friggin' love this game. Possibilities, the choices you can make, they're seemingly endless. And I haven't even mentioned all of the activities you can do. If you want, you can be a wanted criminal in this game. Maybe you can also be a power supporter. Whatever. Aw, thanks. And I've looked away for just another second and almost ended up in a gravity well again. That's the issue. The moment you get distracted here, it's pretty painful sometimes, because if you end up in a gravity well, if you're too late, you're not gonna get out of it again that easily. It says 4 again, but again, we only need 3 for the entire surface scan. Let's make sure we land on the bright side of the planet.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Go.
Surface scan.
Bacterium, Tubos, and Tusok. Okay. 3 very simple ones. So you two are at school. Are you guys having a break, or are you just are you watching during a lesson? Don't worry, your secret will be safe with me. All of them are the same. Yeah, they're all at the same place. That's great. Makes this job a lot easier. Can we see something from here? Yes, we can. Oh. Well. You made the right decision. Better watching my stream than participating during the lesson. That's great. not actually great. But anyway, I cannot stop you guys. Carefully. Well, if you're interested in some exobiology and planetary discovery, this is the place to be at the moment. And it'll take about 9 more weeks until I'm out of here. I think overall they said it's 12 to 14 weeks of the duration this adventure will take. And we only reached stage 2. Gotta be a long time. I think this is the biggest issue about this expedition. I cannot just go back. First of all, if I go back, I miss out on a great opportunity. If I do go back, I could go back to AX Combat, but I have someone else here who cannot get back that easily. I don't think I should leave him behind here. I don't like those frame drops. Oh. Just don't miss out on too much. And I'm obliged to say this school's pretty important in some points. I wasn't a big fan of school either. Well, the main reason is because we had a channel language switch. And that mainly occurred because I was doing a stream on German and then suddenly we had like 3 or 4 English viewers who didn't get a word of what I was saying. So I thought, instead of continuously talking German on my streams or videos, I'm going to switch it up to English. Makes it easier, first of all for me, and second of all with the viewers. Maybe I have a little bit more wider community. Because if you think about it, you have like 3, maybe 4 countries which understand you, and the rest is just, what is he talking about? Yeah, this is the main reason why. Okay, that's good. Those pretty out of entirely sure. Let's see. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, that's nice of you to say. But I don't think I get that much from streaming Elite Dangerous. I have to stream other things and maybe make more videos again. But yeah. Takes time. And pain. I don't know if I have that much time in the near future, because I have other things to do in my life except from streaming. Oh, that's nice. I'm always happy for the support. The problem is most games which I play require a lot of performance, which I would love to stream them, but the performance issue is streaming and playing high performance video games on the same computer is difficult if you only have 8 gigabytes of graphic memory. And since I also don't have the best CPU, it's gonna be really difficult to stream those games I want to stream, which is why I have to stick to really dangerous. Action or horror? I would say there is some more action involved than horror. I have played less horror games in the last few years. I just saw that I got 3 DMs on Discord. What the hell? What did I miss out on? One, we got 2, we got 3. Holy damn. Anyway, back to the subject. The games which I play are things like Monster Hunter Wilds, Forever Skies. No Man's Sky maybe would work. But I don't know if my computer can handle streaming with good quality. Helldivers is definitely something I want to stream, but it's very difficult with the performance. Currently I'm playing Elite Dangerous, which is a little bit laggy, but overall it works. Now, have I scanned this or haven't I? I get those kind of things sometimes. Okay, it's empty, so I definitely have scanned them. So next on the list will be our third and last one. Ooh. I don't know if you can see this on stream, but you can see the gas giant with its ring just slightly in the background. I love it. Well, it definitely is an amazing game. Let alone the concept of it. I'm not watching any series at the moment. I mean, I have watched some movies recently, but rather old movies. I think I'm old. I think I'm getting old. But yeah, I have recently watched a few movies, not many, and serious. I don't know when was the last one. I don't know what the last one even was I watched. I have never heard of it before. Now heading for the last one, and then we're gonna... Hello? Oh, there we go. I was confused. Why did my ship not want to go up? Nope. Can we land here maybe? I don't want to get too far away. Maybe here? Oh yeah, here. There we go. It's never easy to land with that ship. Even though it's way better than any other ship, supposedly. Which I don't see on the landing situation. But I guess nonetheless, it's still a pretty good ship. Alright, we're done with this planet as well. Now heading back. Get to see the nebula we have seen on the thumbnail. That'll be 6 jumps. That's pretty good. Oh, I can show you how far we are away currently from the main civilization, which is all the way over here. And if we take a look at the solar system, this is the distance of how far we're away, which is 53,703.85 light years. That's furthest out I've ever been in this game. Still so much to discover. We are heading to Beagle Point, which is in the abyss. I think repo is something that is pretty good to stream, but more or less it's those are the only 2 games I have streamed recently. Repo and Elite Dangerous. It's just those 2. How far away is it? 11,000 light years. It's gonna be done in like maybe 4 days. But yeah, Repo and Elite Dangerous. Got another 2 DMs. Streaming, that's a difficult one. I don't know when I started streaming, but I know that my channel exists for over 4 years now. But streaming, I think I started 2 years ago with doing more streams.
3, 2, 1, engage.
I'm not sure about that one. I mean, if you look on a regular basis, I think it's not too long ago when I started streaming regularly. But I definitely stream that now for a good while, more often. It's not that bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's pretty fun to stream things, even though sometimes just no one is in the stream. But yeah, it's still fun. No, I'm not streaming every day. I don't know. I did for a certain. I think if it's not that long ago, a couple months ago, I did stream almost every day except weekends, but I don't know if I have the energy to stream 7 days a week, because being a VTuber is exhausting. Like, I'm currently not doing a just talking stream, but if I do that, I know what I have to go through. Usually, I have to say usually, it's every Sunday at between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. But since I haven't done that yesterday, I'm doing the stream today because, yeah. Ooh. I have not known that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, but he makes money from that. I don't. I'm just an unmonetized, crazy foxboy who streams a space game. Sure. So, hold on, let me get the camera suit for that. I think the cockpit is really great. A little bit... It's pretty spacious in here, but you also get a very good view. You can basically see a lot. I don't know why I have those side things on, because they block some of the view, but yeah. But overall, it's great. It's great. Your friends will also have a great view. I don't know about the one who will sit in the back, but he will definitely also have a good view. And trust me, it flies like a dream. For it being a large ship, it's pretty damn maneuverable. And not to forget the improved gliding, which increased the speed of it from 2,500 meters per second to 3,500 meters per second. And the steeper angle you can have whilst gliding to negative 75 degrees, was it? Also makes it a lot easier and faster. I don't know if they're gonna patch that. They hopefully will, but there is a big issue with this ship. No, there are two issues with this ship. First issue being, landing isn't the greatest thing. There are some issues. I hoped that the Caspian Explorer will be the ship which can land in more uneven terrain, which it sucks at. And the other bad thing is, I have experienced this not that often, but I have experienced like 3 or 4 times where you just kiss the ground face first with 3,500 meters per second. But speaking of the design of the Caspian, I think it looks pretty neat. It looks definitely good. It's pretty an interesting ship. I'm hoping that we get ship's interior right after the operations update. But yeah, I think it's a great ship. For exploration, I definitely rate it a, I would say 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. For what it's promised to be. Okay guys, have fun, and Good luck.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, great ship, great distance. And, almost forgot to mention, I think I'm going to put it to an 8 out of 10, because if you want to boost this ship, it gives you so much more range. I think it's like a 500% boost with a neutron star. More or less. Thanks. And I have put this on a 75.34 light year range, and with the neutron star boosts I can get up to 434, was it? Not entirely sure. Hopefully.
Frameshift drive charging.
Pardon. Have fun, you two, and see ya. But yeah, it's great. I'm gonna stick with the 8 out of 10.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, that's basically all I have to say for the ship for now. How can I not see the nebula? What is the deal with Fox, VTubers, and Elite? I have no idea. Are there really that many?
Charging.
You're the fourth one. This what? I didn't know that. Okay. That's actually pretty cool to hear.
2, 1, engage.
But I can definitely tell you what my deal is with this game. I've played it for almost 2 years now, and I freaking love this game. Well, I'm gonna mention something about the survivability. Apart from the issue that can get you killed, there is one thing makes this amazing. I have selected the wrong system. Right? No, I haven't. Okay. They're not in the nebula anymore. They moved on! Aw. Survivability is definitely something that is concerning. Especially if you are focused on exploration, because I have taken out so much to get this ship lighter and lighter. And my armor health, as you can see, is 621. It's not that much. But if you want to use this for other things, you can just pump this thing full with hull reinforcements packages. But I see no reason to do that. Especially not legal reasons. Unless you're a ganker, then maybe you can do that. Because there are so many optional internals for the ship, which is great. But I'm not using all of them. But yeah, great ship. Definitely recommendable. Hey, let's go see what stuff we got. Any second now. There we go. Oh, solo play. Okay, then, Okay, then I assume you're mainly on exploring with the Caspian. I mean, it's also a good trip to travel from one end to the other of the bubble. So maybe for engineering you can quickly travel from one place to another, maybe get some guardian materials depending on what you do. I mean, it helped me out a lot when I got the engineering done for my ships. Oh, okay. Well, crash survival, definitely not that good. Repair limpets, you can install them, and they will be really helpful and probably needed. And AFW, that's also no issue. I mean, they on the pre-built one, they literally gave you like 3 of them, which I don't see why. One is mostly enough, but I can see scenarios where you could actually use 3 of them. Maybe get stuck in a neutron star cone and manage to survive, but yeah. I currently have this 3A equipped, but you can have much better ones equipped. I should start selling data. Hopefully, they haven't taken away what I wanted. On there. I have some redemption office as well, exactly. And we're going to disembark and see how much exobiology data we made.
You have some data? This destroys everything it can about the cosmos.
Okay, 64 million, and okay, that's a good number. That's a good number.
Is that everything?
Still can get
Thank
more.
you for your contribution to our research.
Hero Clipper. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I haven't flown the Imperial Clipper myself, but from what I've heard, it's quite a good ship, and not just in exploring, but also in AX combat, which surprised me at first, to be honest. For me, it's like, I don't know why, but every time someone talks about bringing a large ship into AX combat, I mostly assume they are supporters, but they can do a lot of damage, which is great. Promotion to elites. There we go. Well, that's the 3rd elite rank we have. Now let's get the explorer rank next. Oh yeah, what I wanted to check is if they have the Scorpion here, because I have struggles with driving with the Scarab. That was... Please tell... No, they don't. They only have the Scarab. Well... Yeah, I actually can... Good amount of hard points. good amount of utility mounts. Core turtles, okay, that's standardized. Optional turtles, there are so many of them, and this is amazing. And as said, I'm not using all of them, because extra weight is not helping the distance. I'm not even having repair limpets with me, but I can recommend them. Just out of curiosity, how long will it take to order my... okay, 150 hours is not... 571 million credits delivered from the bubble to where I am now. God damn it. Yeah. I can just hope we will not discover any Fargoids out here. Hello, hello. That one's still quite cheap, but still 150 hours is way too long. I cannot wait all that time just to get a miner here. And do they still have... Wait. No, they don't. Oh no, wait, I have to... Okay, they still have over 6,000. And they still up for double the price. This is amazing. Only issue being... I don't have a miner with me, so I will not be able to do that. Now apparently they will not be moving until this evening, so I can still go back and explore. Market War began. Well, I can say you miss out on a lot, because that war was fucking quite an event. I haven't much participated in it, only at the end. But I failed badly doing that. But yeah, this was a great event. I wish for myself I would have participated more in that, because I missed out on big chances. Now that I'm thinking about it, they haven't done anything with AX related updates or something in a while now. The last thing I've heard from all of that is the 1 year anniversary, but that's it. That wasn't an update. That was just something that was posted in Galnet News. Critic Senate. What? What? I'm not sure you caught that right, or if I'm missing out on something. Hold on, what? Just looked it up. Okay, I don't have any medical knowledge. Wonder how much money I have. Operation data. I mean, you can still make money of exploring the bubble itself, just not as much as you would get from discovering new things. Oh. Yeah,
Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, they're currently doing a big change to the game. I mean, just look at the operations update that's coming out soon.
4, 3,
I think
1, engage.
I don't know what they're all gonna do this year, but I hope they will open up Cold 70. I want to invade the home of the Fargoids or something. I don't know, we're doing a Helldivers action. About 10 million. That's not bad at all.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, wait, before I jump. I have more than I expected. 451 light years. It's not bad at all.
Frameshift drive charging.
About 10 million just from exploring the bubble. Organizations, yes.
2,
Vanguards, indeed. I mean, 2025 was a big year for Elite Dangerous. And I mean, from their live streams, I was able to tell they are changing things to this game. It's great. But not just that, they also did. I think was that? I'm not sure if that was in 2025 or if that was still 2024 when they did the power play overhaul. Things changed there a little bit as well. But yeah, this year I hope there will be a lot more to it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a wonderful time in this game. Oh yeah, let's not forget the increased difficulty of the surface conflict zones. I'm not so sure either. Hold on, that's 10 million over 400 hours. Well. Oh, there's one biological there's one on this planet. I'm gonna go for it. No samples left behind. Not entirely sure about the power play overhaul when that happens. But I know that the Odyssey overhaul for the NPCs, they got quite strong overhaul, made it more difficult in the surface conflict zones. Still manageable, but they think better. They're not just living targets, they're now actually, I don't want to say thinking of what they're doing, but it's kind of thinking what they're doing. Like using grenades to push you out of the what were those points called? Of the areas that you have to claim. I haven't done that in a whole lot of while. But yeah, they've got their overhaul. They've been much better. Now, much more of a challenge. But as said, I haven't done it in a whole while. Don't know how that actually is, because the last time I have done that is a year ago. Well, it is a profitable method to get a good amount of credits quickly. And it did help me getting my own carrier. It took me about 4 months though. But I mean, not just 4 months, but 4 months of constant grinding. Which wasn't really best thing for my sanity or something. But it did get me my carrier, and then I took it to a flight to Colonia, then to the Sagittarius A, and then back to the bubble. And not a year later, I'm on the next big expedition, even though I wanted specifically a big break from expeditions and exploring. And look at me, I'm further away from the bubble than I've ever been before. I just love this game.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
What a surprise, it's bacterium. It's not a surprise at all. I think the other best way to get a lot of credits in short times, there are 2 ways I can definitely recommend. Things like what I'm doing right now, exploring Exobiology. It's boring, it's very repetitive, which is why I needed a break from it. And the other way is AX. Ooh, 3.5 billion in 5 days. That's a lot. I think the biggest amount I made in 5 days was close to 4 billion through AX, but then we had a pretty good run and no bugs involved, which is rare to see in AX combat. Oh yeah, right, the Panther Clipper. I almost forgot about that ship. That's the cargo capacity it has is crazy. I forgot about the hauling part. Working for CGs, community goals. They can also make you a good amount of money. I think that's what I love about this game. It's in some parts really frustrating, the constant grinding. $1,243. Phew. No shield and automated landing. That's really good. I have a little less on my ship, on my Panther Clipper, but that mostly because I like the thrill of being in open play, especially during CGs, and especially if I think I don't have much to lose. But on something like this, I'm so far out, I don't want to die here while carrying 50 million or more of exobiology data with me and lose it to a ganker. I don't like that, and the gankers, I think they are following us constantly here. Engineer cargo base from a previous CG though. Yeah, wasn't that the preparations for the Distant Worlds 3? I think it was that one. It was quite a big haul, but I think I only participated in like the last day. Didn't do much profit from it, but still a lot of it during the expedition, and it's still going. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why many play solo play. One of the reasons why I played solo play for a very long time. But at one point, things changed for me. I decided to just hop on into open play and try to meet new people. And I've met someone during the Fargood War, during the end, when we had to fight Koshio. What's the pronunciation of this name? There's so many different ways. When I had to fight that was my first time ever engaging in AX, and I wasn't there to attack the Titan at all. I was just there to meet new people, and I just called random people, which was a weird feeling of doing. But some people picked up, and normally what I had in mind was just having fun. Just having a fun conversation about random bullshit. And it turned into a more like invitation from him for me to join to fight the Titan. And I accepted, which was my first time, and I sucked at it. I messed up so badly with everything I did. I had an Anaconda, and I equipped it with stuff that was so unnecessary. I mean, I had the basics. Having the Guardian torpedo thingy to destroy the heat vents. Not sure how they're called again. And something to damage the core. But I want to ask my past self on why I installed 2 shutdown field neutralizers. I only need 1. Why did I install 2? I have no idea. That's just my past self from over a year ago. No idea of what he's doing. Just came from doing a lot of crimes in this game. Yeah, I wasn't on a good side when I started off playing. But overall it was still fun. And then I had my change after war. And that was the only more or less interaction for a good while. Until the CG with Rodicoida Unica. When that first got announced, I was feeling risky going into open play. I was going into open play and decided to just go for it. I don't know why I landed on random... Oh, that's why I landed there, because there is actually bacteria. And first, it started off quite peacefully. Not many people there, and if someone gets there, they were mostly friendly. Also just wanted to do the tasks in open play. A little bit, but that's okay. I like talking. And the next thing that happened is there was one person which landed directly next to my Mandalay and got out, ran over to me, was really wary of what I was doing. I didn't have a weapon in my hand. They hadn't, so we both assumed we were both just chill. And the next thing that happened... Oh, I already see them. I think there was one of them right here. And then we hung out for a bit, collected some samples together. I'm just going on. Collected some samples together and ended up becoming friends. Then we met another person which landed 200 meters away from our ships, and he was there in his SRV, and we just had fun jumping around his SRV and just sitting on his ship, not moving. And he didn't want to move because he didn't want to kill us, which was pretty friendly of him. He could just taken off and flew into the sky with us, which he didn't. And yeah, those two were the next two friends I made in this game. Apart from the friends I already knew before playing this game. And then it was pretty quiet, both of them went offline, and then I had my, I think, first really bad encounter. Because what happened was another Mandalay came out of the sky and just attacked my ship. I sent it away. He was chasing after it for a couple seconds before realizing I'm still there. So he came back down and circled this area like a predator hunting its prey. And I was running out of battery. And the person I called for help was very late and had another mission first he wanted to do before helping me, even though it was pretty urgent. It was a kind action. He got there and I was on 2% of my suit's battery. It's not bacteria, is it? No, I don't think it is. But I quickly, after realizing that the guy who wanted to help me, he landed perfectly right next to me. I could run under his ship and take cover from being seen, but the issue was that he drove off with his SRV trying to pick me up inside the biological site. I wasn't there anymore. And so I switched to solo play, recalled my ship, and just flew to the station. But because I'm me, I switched back to open play after I landed, after I docked in the station. And then we had a big talk about furries and femboys for some reason. Don't ask me how it started, I don't know. And that was pretty much it for that. And then I got back to the AX activities, going to the California sector, participating in the medium intensity conflict zones, and then I met a whole bunch of new people, which was great. And one of them is pretty good at AX, and I'm glad I met them. But what surprised me the most about it, just mentioning, they helped me getting my first Hydra kill. And apparently, one day later, I helped them receiving their first Hydra kill. Which doesn't make much sense, because he was there in the first fight. He helped me getting my first kill, but when I asked him why he didn't got his first Hydra kill there, he mentioned that he mostly held the instance up and only focused on the swarm, while I damaged the Hydra, which was really kind of him. which I really much appreciated. It helped me a lot. And I'm glad I could help them, and I'm happy that they could help me. And after that, we hunted those hydras. I have like over 19 hydra kills now. I said over 19, I have 19. I have 19 hydra kills. With his help. Not just with his alone, there were other people involved, many other people in fact. And some of them really, they were something. Just a bunch of crazy people doing crazy stunts whilst trying to kill a hydra. I love it. This is why I love the Elite Dangerous community. If you're not currently facing a ganker, you may face a new friend. Oh, is there anything in here? Because I cannot see anything from my ship. I messed that up somehow. I have 1 out of 3. Where is all the stuff? It is as bright as it can get. Still. And I talked a lot. Now my throat is literally dry. Well, give me a second. Okay, that's better. Much better. I think going back into orbit and going back down. I'm not leaving this biological data behind. Maybe I should, because I'm wasting a lot of time with bacteria that will give me about 4 million. Yeah, oh, we're just gonna abandon this one. We'll just pretend like we've never been here. And if anyone asks, because of why my name and first footfall is there, I'm just gonna run away and don't answer it at all. There's so much to explore down here. Lovely. Get around the planet first. I started off playing. Pretty much been like, I was such a peaceful guy at first. I was just doing some transportations, data, supplies, all that stuff, and I got a little bit into exploring. You too, Commander. I was just being transport guy, a delivery guy, that's what they're called. I would have forgot this term. And yeah, that went on for I think about 200 hours before I jumped into exploration, and next thing I did was... Oh, hold on. Has somebody been here before me? No. The answer is no. There's 3 planets, that's nice. And after the delivery phase, I had... I mentioned that before, I had the exploration phase, and wanted to see new things. I read in the codex, and I got curious about the Guardians. So I went over there and checked them out, which took a while. Then I wanted to I forgot about this part when I did try to fly to a Titan, but didn't even got close because of the interceptors preventing me from doing so. I died to Fargus like many times before I even engaged in the war. directly. And after that, I was like, come on, why not? Let's just dive straightly into crimes. In-game. Which, don't take it seriously. I did some bounty hunting at first, got some new gear, some weaponry, and yeah, it's just literally robbing settlements, trying to get whatever I can, and that went pretty well for a good amount of time until I got into the whole Fargoid War thingy. Participated there, had a very bad negative 100 reputation with the Federation. And after that, I decided to make up for what I did. And yeah, things went better over time with them. Then I became a mercenary and an assassin, still on foot oriented for, yeah, getting my carrier. And I did the whole exploration thing, which took me about 6 months to complete, because at one point my flight sticks just broke down. And after that, jumped straight into AX. And this time with the right preparations, with everything I needed, instead of just going in willy-nilly. And the rest, we just talked about it, so I'm not gonna talk about all of it again. I love this game.
System scan complete.
Ooh, 3 planets with nothing, one, and another one. Yeah, we're gonna go for them. We are going to get those data. Okay, hold on. Whilst we're flying there, I'm gonna go to the kitchen and refill my drink. First place I played ours. Well, how many hours do I have in this game again? I always I need to get a new life. I need to get a life. I have 2,900. Oh god. I don't need to mention that I'm unemployed, am I? Anyway, I'll be in the kitchen for a second. Be right back. And I'm back. I mean, hold on, what's this for? Well, in first place, there's definitely Elite Dangerous for me, with almost 3,000 hours. In second place, there is... gonna be Phasmophobia, with 652, which about 50 hours of this game I didn't do willingly, but I was forced because of achievements and stuff. On third place, SCP Secret Laboratory was also a part of my channel once, and then Satisfactory and other things. And yes, you did say you wanted to lurk. Wait, hold on. There was something in the Exobiologist rank when I last checked on the carrier. Where did that go? Did it just despawn? I should close my window. Freaking cold outside. And there we are. Right next to the planets with the data. I sometimes always doubt, is it really worth it just going for every single biological data? And when I'm there, it's like, yeah, no, I cannot leave it behind. Too much profit going to waste. Now I already left one behind today, which is bad. But hey, 4.7 in my budget, which is still not in the squadron's budget. Hey, that's a good amount. Maybe my friend who's on this expedition with me will join later today, or hopefully at least next week, when we are in the abyss. So he can freaking help me with the farming. I'm not going to provide for the entire squadron myself. Especially since he's senior officer. Six probes. That's pretty simple.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scanned.
And what a surprise, it's bacteria. Bacterium. I don't know, I always say bacteria, even though it clearly says bacterium. Aren't those two different things? Get the codex! Bacterium. No, it's just bacterium. I don't know why I keep saying bacteria. Because it's bacterium. How long have we been... Paul's been streaming 2 hours. Lovely. Oh well, I'm bored. Let's crank it up a little bit. And I got a DM. Who's it from? Who's it from? I want on the ship and I want to crash into planet. Well, I replied. Now I'm waiting for a reply for the reply. Terrain looks lovely. I regret landing here. Anyway, let's go for it. The worst that could happen is that we now crash straight into the planet. Which we don't. I don't like that the dropout with this angle is at 1.5 kilometers above ground. I don't like that at all. Hopefully we can see the picture better. Just sniffing the ground for stuff. Oh, nope, that's not it. For a moment I thought it was, but it wasn't. Maybe? Oh wait, there's something that didn't fit. I don't think that this, what is currently underneath me is... No, it's definitely not bacteria. Bacterium. God damn it. You look awfully suspicious to me. But you're not, okay. God damn it. The question is always the same for me. Is it really worth it for bacteria though? Because usually bacteria... I did it again. I did it again. Usually bacterium is only worth like 1 million. And compared to others... a little bit not much. So yeah, okay, we're not gonna do the system. Let's carry on. Where should we head? I want to do this cluster over there. I also want to finish this cluster here. Ah, fuck it, let's do it like this.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we're jumping. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with my statements. Exobiology, pretty profitable. Exploration, extremely profitable, but very repetitive. I wanted to zoom on. It's remaining. 1, and there is 2.
System scan complete.
There we go. And one of them could have won. God damn it. Probably gonna be bacteria, so I'm gonna skip it right away. Okay, I'm gonna stick to the rule of at least 2 biological data per system required for a check. But if both of them are bacteria, I'm gonna just skip them.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. System scan complete.
Wow, what a great system. Let's go to the next one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just jumping from system to system again. We all love this part about this game.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
That's a good number. We have a chance of finding good stuff. Let's hope we're right. I have an asteroid belt nearby. Let's get rid of those. That's not how far I want to go for an asteroid belt. Anyway, they're all gone. Nice. Problem solved.
System scan complete.
And what do we get? Nothing. Great.
Frameshift drive
Oh, none of my friends are online.
Charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And next system. $16. Not a good number. Let's see if we're lucky. And those are the last two for this system. Let's see which one of them
System scan complete.
has the data. We have one with nothing. Great. Anyway, next system. Move to the cluster. It's small cluster just waiting to be discovered. Unless someone else has been there before me. Which would be rude. Or around 9,000 people participating, it wouldn't be a surprise.
3, 2,
Living around this time would be... I think it's less rare to see other people exploring at this time. But there can always be some, like me. Just going around or to carry the parts for the next system. It's not a really much, it's pretty much a special thing. Got 6 planets here. Let's take a look. Well, out of 6 we have discovered already 5 of them. Meaning there isn't really that much to the system.
system scan complete.
Because we have 3 stars, 3 planets. Let's see if they have stuff. They have 1. It's not worth it because it's gonna be bacteria. Again. How far away is it? I could... I just want to see how long it would take if I'm on full speed with the overcharge. Well, it'll already take less than 3 hours. Less than 2. Less than 1.5. We could make it in less than 1 hour, 25 minutes. It's quite good. But I know there are faster ships, but I don't know about the fuel. Anyway,
Frameshift drive charging.
back to flying normally. We don't have infinite fuel, even though it kind of seems so sometimes. 12. Also a good number. Let's take a look. And number 1. Number 2 and 3. Number 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And
System
11.
complete.
Them is a star. And what do we get? Nothing. Again, great. I think we reached the point where we have nothing.
Frameshift.
And now I regret not taking the bacteria with me. Bacterium, god damn it! I still do the same mistake.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
There we are. Next attempt. 14. With a water world, nice. I'm not gonna do a surface scan of that. Even though I would make more money from it. Which is why I'm questioning myself again, why am I not doing that? Not that much work I have to do, but I think I'm already happy with the amount of the system alone if I have them in. I haven't found an Earth like that in a whole long time.
System scan complete.
Let's see. Let's hope. None and 4! Great! Finally! Something. We have finally another planet with enough data. I'm gonna stream for that much longer. Over 2 hours now. We're gonna do this planet, and I think then we can happily end the stream. Next stream will probably be on Sunday. Hopefully. And there we will be at Beagle Point. All the way in the abyss. Cannot wait to see what's there, except nothing. But apparently there should... I think... Is there a space station? There is a space station out there. They built that. Let's take a look. Points. I think there's...
Surface scanned by 50%.
Nothing there. Okay, zero population, absolutely nothing. Anyway. Okay, what do we have here? We have Bacterium, Fungoida, Protexa, and Tusok. Now, Fungoida is going to be really annoying. Unless we're lucky. I'll land on the pole. Directly in the snow. Hold on. It's quite a good place to land. Don't get a blackout. Don't get a blackout on me. Not seeing any fungoida just yet. Maybe in a moment? Anywhere soon? I don't like that slight creaking noise on my left ear coming from the left side of my ship. Always makes me feel like the ship is just going to fall apart. Again, props to Frontier Development for making good sound designs for this game. Okay, I don't want to go to the mountains over there, but I feel like I have to. Come on, anywhere, please. Oh, and there was just a bunch of rocks, or there was actually. Okay, I think it was just a bunch of rocks. God damn it. Thought I had something here. don't want to land in the mountains. Really don't want to. Oh no. Oh, hold on. Those are all just a bunch of rocks. But I think it wasn't even Fungoida just here. That was, I think that was Tusok, isn't it? God damn it, I hate that I was right. I think it's just best if we end the stream here at this point before I go insane because not of again struggling to find Fungoida. Well, hope you enjoyed being here, hope you enjoyed watching, hope you enjoyed listening. I do know that I have headlights, but I never used them for some reason. But yeah, I will see you on Sunday when we will do the next stream. Until then, have a great week and yeah. Have a fun time. I mean, not just the headlights would be useful, night vision would also be fucking useful. I don't know why I never use those things. But okay, I'm going insane. So, before that happens, goodbye.